Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't be shy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because why not? I'm cute, you're cute, let's be cute together. Today we're doing the Siren eye makeup look, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. If you don't know, a siren is very beautiful, mysterious, and impossible to resist. They lure people, you know, with their looks and their eyes. So we're gonna mimic that. So this look is all about dark, elongated eyes, lifted features, and a smoky, seductive vibe. First things first, we're priming, okay? I'm using my Kiss Grip Primer because, duh, we need this beat to grip all day. Massaging it in. Then we're gonna focus on the eyes. And the brows play a huge role in that, so we're doing a laminated brow. And I'm using my Maybelline Brow Glue. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Ebony Brow Wiz brush, and I'm just making light strokes. We're not going for a super deep, full brow. We're going for just like the feathery look. So I gotta create hairs. And then after that, we're just going to clean up with concealer. I'm going to be using my Born This Way Too Faced concealer, and this one is very close to my skin color, which I love. So we're going to blend it out and just make sure that it looks very natural. You see how it just blends into my skin? And then we're going to be adding some of that on the eyelid just to prep the eyes for the eyeshadow, which is the main star of the show. Now for the main event, the eyes. So a siren eye is all about looking mysterious, a little seductive, just a little dangerous, not too much, just a little bit. We're keeping the focus on the outer corners. And to make this super easy, I use tape. Don't be shy to use some tape. It's gonna create a lifted look, and you can be pretty messy, especially if you're a beginner with eyeshadow. This makes it super simple and easy to do. We're gonna make sure we keep the focus on the outer corners and smoke everything out, and that's really gonna help with using the tape. We wanna create a lifted effect, so of course the liner needs to be sharp enough to cut anything. The eyeshadow needs to be sharp just as well. So we're gonna be using light browns and a mocha chocolate brown, and then we're gonna add the last layer of eyeliner. I'm using my e.l.f. liquid liner and just gliding it along the tape to make sure it's super straight. With me and eyeliner, I like to start on the middle of my eyelid, and I feel like it's just easier for me to pull that eyeliner back towards the tape, and it just creates a seamless line for me. And we're gonna keep this very thin. And then towards the inner corner of the eye, this was super tricky for me in the beginning, but I find it's super easy when I'm looking down and using a liquid pen liner like this, and I'm just aiming the tip of the pen downwards and just lightly making a small stroke. And then the more confident I am, the thicker I'm making the line. And I just do the same thing on the other side. Then I grab my MAC eyeliner pencil in Feline and go over the top part of the eyeliner so I can smudge it out. And I'm going to be using a Sephora smudge brush. Just to smoke it a little bit, but you don't want to go too harsh on the actual lash line where the liner is placed, because you want it to look the darkest there. You want it to fade it the most towards the top part of the liner. And then I just take that same Feline pencil and I put it in my waterline. And then we are done, and we pull the tape off, and there's that sexy, sultry look, y'all. Since we're going for that elongated, lifted look, we're using a half lash. So I took one of my favorite lashes and snipped off the end. Now here's the thing with cutting your lashes, you don't just be chopping anywhere, okay? You want to cut off the outer end because it's already in a cat eye shape, okay? We're just keeping the same shape intact, but we're making the lash a little bit shorter. For glue, I'm using this liner lash glue because it's black, so it doubles as another layer of liner and keeps everything locked in. So 2 birds, 1 stone, babe. Now, the real trick is I'm not just slapping these on my natural lash line. No, ma'am. I'm tilting them diagonally up instead of following my natural shape. So that's what gives the eyes that lifted, sultry, I know something you don't know kind of vibe. And then just like that, the Siren mode is activated. Since the drama of this look is all in the eyes, we're keeping the face super neutral. None of my usual bronzy or warm tones that I like to do for my everyday beat. We want the eyes to be the stars, so the base is going to be very soft, full coverage, and balanced. The star, I'm color correcting to cancel out any hyperpigmentation or dark circles because when we're doing a full glam, we need to have a flawless base, okay? So I'm going in with my Makeup by Mario foundation and foundation brush. This shade is more neutral, not too warm, which keeps everything looking clean and sculpted without kind of competing with the eye look. And then I'm going back in with my Too Faced concealer. It is a full coverage concealer, so a little goes a long way. I'm applying it to the inner corners of my eyes, right under the wing to enhance that lift, and of course in all of my natural high points of my face, just to keep everything bright and snatched. Now for my contour, I'm using my Juvia's Place concealer in shade number 7. I'm not going in heavy, just a little right under the wing to keep that lifted effect. So, and also a little bit on my forehead, and just for my nose, I want to use an angled brush just to softly blend it out. I don't like to be too heavy-handed with my nose contour, so I just take my time and let the brush do the work. Now to blend out my contour, I'm using the other side of my Makeup by Mario brush. It just melts everything seamlessly into the skin, so there's no harsh lines, you know, just vibes. This is one of my favorite concealer brushes. It's a Real Techniques brush, and I just use it on any point of my face. It works really good for my nose because it's very small and precise. And then especially for my under eyes, you can see underneath the eyeliner of the inner corner of the eye, I'm being very gentle and just making sure I'm doing patting motions, not sliding or gliding motions. And then if I just mess up the eyeliner a little bit, you can see me going back in with my e.l.f. liquid liner and just fixing some of the parts that I might have smeared and I want to intensify it again. And then for blush, I'm using Rare Beauty's liquid blush in the shade Bliss. It's a soft, light pink that's perfect for a Siren look because it adds just a hint, a bit of color without being too warm or overpowering. We don't want anything too bright, too orange or red, you know, or too hot pink. This is a powdery pink that kind of keeps the face looking soft and balanced. Next, I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Setting Powder. This is one of my favorites because it locks everything in place, but it's not too white like the original formula and not too yellow like some other translucent powders like my Huda Beauty Kunafa powder, which would just make the base too warm. This is keeping everything very neutral and smooth. For bronzer, I'm using my MAC bronzer, which as you can see has a cooler undertone. So it's perfect for keeping that sculpted, lifted look without adding too much warmth back to the face. Then I'm going to layer MAC's Powder Blush in Melba on top of the liquid blush. It's the perfect topper, super soft and blends beautifully. We're using a really light hand because we want that subtle flush, not a full-on, like I just was running in a marathon moment. And then to finish everything off, I'm locking it all in with my Morphe setting spray because baby, this face is just, it needs to blend and not move, period. You already know a good lip combo just brings everything together, so let's get into it. I'm using MAC's Cork Lip Liner, which is a light brown. We're not going too dark with the liner because I want something close to my skin tone, just enough to define the lips without overpowering the look. And you already know MAC lip liners hit different, especially paired with a MAC lipstick. For lipstick, I'm using MAC's Yash, which has this gorgeous peachy undertone. I don't want nothing too nude, too pink, too dark. You know, we keeping it soft so it doesn't just, you know, take away from the eyes. And to top it off, I'm using my Morphe lip gloss in the shade Shimmy, or at least I was, because y'all, I was scraping the bottle. Like mid-filming, I literally ran out. How tragic. But this combo together, stunning, effortless. It's giving sultry. It's giving like, who is this girl? I swear, when I was done with my makeup look, I was looking at me like, dang, I want to do this look every single day now. I just went back to my eyes, added a little bit of bottom mascara, and I was using Man Eater by Urban Decay, and it just pulled everything together, and boom. This is the completed look. Super gorgeous, super flawless, and officially in my bad bitch makeup era. Okay, definitely add this look to your routine, your rotation. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.